Hi, I'm Cash. Welcome to Cash Talks Football Premier League edition. Now, West Ham versus Chelsea. I use my over 20 plus years coaching experience to break down football, to give you coaching insights or player insights to hopefully make you either a better football player or a better coach, or maybe you just want to be an annoying fan down the pub that knows all about football. So, West Ham Chelsea, let's get into it and look at this first goal. Clearly, it's going to come in here from a corner. But there's a couple of things here. James Ward-Prowse, that's why I've stopped on him. He's not a top-tier midfielder, but he's a good, solid sort of Premier League midfielder that's got picked up. And I'm quite surprised there's a lot of other teams that didn't go in for him because there's a shortage of quality midfielders. And he's not a Man City quality midfielder or maybe an Arsenal. But someone like a Newcastle, I'm shocked they didn't go for him. He's a great midfielder, to be fair. And someone like a Chelsea, if you're having him coming off the bench, he's solid. And the difference with him and most of the other, he's been playing in the Premier League, so he knows what he's up against. You know who he is, and you know he's got a good delivery. So let's watch his delivery come in now. Bosch, as it comes across. Let's freeze it here and see what we've got. Quite frankly, it just looks like a melee of players. One thing I'm always going to yell about every single time, there's no one here and there's no one defending on the posts, but we won't worry about that. Let's just watch him and see what happens. Pretty much a free header. No one jumps with him. He's marked, but he's on his own. This is one of the things without Koulibaly in the back this year. I think they're going to struggle. Yeah, you've got some experience there with Thiago Silva, but ultimately I think Chelsea's going to be exposed at the back quite a bit this year, the way they're playing. And it just shows it right there. That's a simple header. Let's get on to the next goal. Well, let's see if I can find another angle first and see if I can show you something. Oh my God, this is a million times better. We can see what's going on so much more clearly here. Yeah, let's just watch as it goes through. Bosch, bang. Right, completely unmarked, really. And the reason why, if you watch, let's watch that movement again, okay? He's behind these two players. Sorry, let's just move that forward. He's behind these two players. Did you see that? They're paying no attention to him. They're all ball watching. No one's actually looking around to see what's going on again. And I stand by this and I'll yell and scream about it. If you've got a player sitting here on the post, he sees that header and he runs out and challenges it. That's the point of the player on the post. Not to defend the post. It's to see that West Ham player unmarked and run out and challenge it. But no, we've got two Chelsea players that are holding hands in the middle, probably singing themselves little Kumbaya nursery rhyme songs about how good they are in the Premier League, as there's a man behind them completely unmarked. Here's the funny thing, if he didn't get it, he would have. Terrible defending. Well done, Chelsea. Well done, you're brilliant. So let's look at that next goal. So here we are, Chelsea are going to find the goal here. Let's have a little look at that. It's 2v1. Pretty much, this guy here's being lazy. Look at this West Ham player. Look at him. He's too lazy. You can see it's too lazy. He's too lazy. He started dropping off now. As soon as this player started dropping off here, if you're playing this midfielder here, he's your responsibility. That's what you're doing. You're letting these defenders then deal with this rubbish over here, right? And think about this. If you're this midfielder here, you want to be making the run to that and covering that area there, because that's where this player's going to go, okay? And you know he's going to go there because what gives it away is this thing. It's called a goal, right? And it generally dictates where people are going to go. So if the ball's here, he's played it there, that's going to come across or go across here. You're not worried about covering. Okay, let me just get rid of some of these lines. Whoa, let me get rid of some of these lines here because we're doing this player here, right? Okay, we're doing this guy. He's not worried about covering sort of that space there because there's enough players. That's his only area really to cover because he's got a mate there. He's got a mate there. He does want to cover that area. Okay, let's see what goes on. He's jogging. He's watching the ball. He's got no clue that footballer's there. He's just walked away. Look, just no idea. Couldn't give a shit. Dumph. Couldn't give a shit. Dumph. Couldn't care less. Oh my God, that guy I've been watching for the last 30 seconds that I've been stood next to. I could have marked him. Didn't. Takes a touch. Oh no, I've got to mark him. Done him. Whacks it in the net box. Yeah, that's why you can prevent easy goals by that player there not switching off, coming in, tucking in, doing his job, and all of a sudden that goal doesn't go in. That's piss poor West Ham. And to be fair, it's still a clean strike. You've still got to score him inside the box. Even when there's a couple of players in front of you, he made sure. Well done, wee man. Let's get on to the next goal. Well, I'm just going to comment on the penalty. I don't really like to get involved in the decisions, but I'm going to start shooting him a little bit more and more. That one was clearly a pen. But I want to show you where this guy's hit the ball. And he's hit him right. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can go back and get this right from here on this other side. Thump, right? You can see where he's hit the ball. It's right in that spot. Keepers love it. anywhere there. That's where they want it. Well, maybe a little bit more there. I'm just, bad at drawing. In those little corner sections is where you want to put it, and you can see he's put it just perfect height for the keeper to save it. That's where he really wants to put it. It's a poor penalty. Absolutely poor penalty. Perfect height for the keeper to save. Let's get on to the next goal, because that was rubbish. Oh, look, a ball in over the top. People have forgotten why this is important, but it's very important. Being played onside here, as you can clearly see. Antonio's in. Got his hand up, asking it from his mate. His mate's given him a little hoof ball to go chase. Let's have a little watch. No real urgency, because the ball hasn't... The flight of it, he's got to wait for it. So obviously it's not in front of him, so he can actually extend his legs and run to it. You can tell that by the pace of his feet's moving. Dorsch, he's got to have a little bit of control. Still really under no pressure. Players behind him. Okay. Terrible tackle. Tries to bring him down and foul him and forgets Antonio's a big guy. And he just beats him. All right, if you're a defender in that situation, what your real responsibility isn't to foul that guy, right? Isn't to foul the guy on the ball. As soon as you realise you can't win it, you want to get goal side. And your job is to get around and cover for this guy here. So that guy then can slow him down and you can come in and cover. If you're trying to foul the guy, foul the guy. You might get sent out. Here'll be a yellow card, but you might get sent off. Foul him. If you're going to commit to the foul, foul him. That's a stupid thing to do when you can just run back, cover, have your mate slow him down, and you can both win the ball off him. But now you're out of the play because you're a muppet. I do like his little shake of the hands in the air there. I think we have to watch that back again. Look at him. Look, as it comes along, goes, whoop. Yeah, scares the defender. Totally scares the defender. And then whacks it in the net box. That's the difference of a striker. Chelsea don't have one. And West Ham do. That doesn't mean that Anthony's a great striker. He's not. He's a solid striker. He might get you anywhere from 12 to 18 goals, mate, tops 18, in that range. But he's a big, strong unit, and he's a striker. If he's on a one-on-one situation, he is scoring. That is the difference. Goals win games. Strikers get goals. There you go. And we'll see how Chelsea do this season, because right now it looks like they need one. Last goal's a penalty again. Here comes West Ham. The only reason why I'm really playing this is because that's, I don't know, the guy, Casado, I think, was coming for 100 Casilian billion quid. And there's a bit of controversy over him. Supposed to be the new best whizzy thing in the world. And he comes on for the last couple of minutes and gives away a penalty. Good job. That penalty cost, 115 million? Expensive penalty, that. He comes in, whaps the guy. Let's have a little look so we can get a better angle on it. Here's the reverse angle. Dosh, ball's gone, takes the player. It's a pen. Yeah. With this penalty, though, he gives the keeper no chance, puts it up in the top bin. Bosch, in the other side here, sits him down first. Does a good job on his penalty, and there's the difference. One penalty scored, one penalty missed. Changes the game. Striker gets another goal, even though we're down to 10 men. And I'll see you next time on Cash Talks the Football.